a high-security containment facility in Atlanta, Georgia, keeps under lock and key an organism that, in the course of a few months from 1918 1919 was responsible for more deaths than the number of people killed in the First World War. Banished until 2005, the H1N1 strain of the influenza virus was brought back to life for the purpose of better understanding its catastrophic effect on the world's population a century ago. But as Laura Spinney points out in Pale Rider, the resurrection is not thought universally to be a good idea. The Spanish flu pandemic, which killed at least 50 million people, has remained something of an enigma, not only because scientists are still unsure about why it was so lethal, but because it's a hugely significant world event that, for decades, seemed to have been largely forgotten. Pale Rider sets out to change this. It's both a saga of tragedies and a detective story. At the end of the war, among weakened soldiers and undernourished populations, flu appeared as a shocking and unheralded visitor, and spread with alarming speed. Its victims reported dizziness, fevers, lethargy and coughing up blood, for at least 2 out of every 100 people who caught the bug. The outcome, within weeks, was death. Especially vulnerable were those aged between 20 and 40. There were no tools available to identify the invisible agent of disease. We now know that the flu virus is a parasite that needs the host cell of another living organism in order to reproduce. In human hosts, the desired cells are those lining the lung. Once reproduction is complete, the replicated virus must leave the host, be carried in the air, and infect another, if it is to thrive. Flu's symptoms represent the body's immune response to the viral invasion. Antibodies are triggered and immune cells rush to the site of infection, releasing viral-killing cytokine chemicals. A consequent local inflammation is perhaps a small price to be paid by the hosts. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Virus H1N1, responsible for the Spanish flu pandemic in 1918-19.